See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. I was born to be a soldier. Hey, hey. See, I was born to be a soldier. I was born to be a soldier. See, 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 I was born to be a soldier. Left, right, left.
I can tell you what it feels like when them problems kicking in. I call it real life. Now I'm feeling trapped. Who can I trust? Second guessing everything. Who can I love? I remember sleeping on the floor, ready for whatever. I was sleeping by the door. I was down bad, didn't want no one to know. I was on my own, didn't have nowhere to go. Everything I seen was a test. I was born to be a soldier, nothing less. This is the life that I chose. This the life that I chose. This the life that I chose. This the life that I chose.
See, I was born to be a soldier. I was born to be a soldier.
This is the life that I chose.
See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. I was born to be a soldier.
This is the life that I chose.
See, I was born to be a soldier. See, I was born to be a soldier. Left, right, left.
All black is the uniform. Soldiers dead and gone, I'm forever pouring liquor for them. Try me on my brothers, and I'll be moving bodies for them. Came up out the struggle and maintained through the storm. Niggas dying for dead presidents, fucking up their residence. White man dirty tricks, they call this shit politics. Vagabonds, and they some natural born lunatics. That what they is. They shut you down when you speaking truth. It black boots when you in the truth. It black boots when you in the truth. This is the life that I chose, nigga.
See, I was born to be a soldier. I was born to be a soldier. See, 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 I was born to be a soldier. Left, right, left.
And I can't let no hoe lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, oh they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Niggas think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying. This shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Circle up and stay alert. Another cop just stretch the nigga. He a demon, this an exorcism. Watch I bless the nigga. You took that open blood, then you know I'm gon' get active with you. Fuck the opposition. position, I see vision. Let me paint the picture. Rappers claim they spit and I ain't listening. Is it fact if revenge was a woman, now I scope that bitch like Jackie. So Tower War, we gon' run the summer. It's gon' be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. Ask who run this shit, but that question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crackers, hell, should've never kidnapped my family. I can't do that. Bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand me. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it young baby. How you real trigger know them dots? You a bird feeder, claiming he a demon. What's a demon to a cold leader? What he saying something, I ain't hear him. This shit life. It ain't about who got the gun, it's about who gon' up that pipe first. I turn a bad situation to a game changer. Bring soldiers from the dead, just raised up the chain first. Shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never bite the hand that feeds you, you'll never get that hand back. He bitchin' about 10%, I don't wanna hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him, just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brothers. Everybody wanna be Richard Porter, God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want, it's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. I'm a certified woman's ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, out with that hollow side, yeah, this the real McCoy. Feel like Gullah Jack when I'm in Fayetteville, you feel your boy. Still about my bread, still I think that's all that I do. The way I get that boy lost, they gon' start to call him Elroy. Fuck his game, pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy.
Fuck that fucking job, I'm watching everybody work. Fuck that fucking job, that little pay by the hour. Yeah, fuck that fucking job, my back hurting and I'm hungry. Yeah, fuck that fucking job, nigga, on soul. Yeah, caught between the two, get this money, go home. Yeah, all these people so, all these bitches they messy. First day I came in, I bossed up on the bosses, and they promised nigga this, promised nigga that. Want my ass to work and bring that paper back. Sean, where you been? I been taking the shit. Knowing damn well that I don't fucking sleep. Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. Fuck that fucking job, boy, I'm sick and I'm tired. Fuck that fucking job, all that bitchin' and crying, and I'm saying fuck that fucking job, nigga. Fuck that fucking job, bitch. Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. Fuck that fucking job, me and bro, we just posted. Look him in the eye, shake my head disappointed. We gotta visualize, summarize, execute. All these people dropping like fly, why the fuck we still here? Man, fuck that fucking job, when I pull up I hate it. Yeah, fuck that fucking job, that's on all of their faces. Fuck that fucking job, man, I'm already lit. Man, I hear one thing, boy, you bound to get hit. Man, these bills cross a nigga's brain. Damn, that's how you keep a nigga damn a slave. Damn, money supposed to be a tool. Damn, for a purpose, what's your purpose for? Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. Fuck that fucking job, boy, I'm sick and I'm tired. Fuck that fucking job, all that bitchin' and crying, and I'm saying fuck that fucking job, nigga. Fuck that fucking job, bitch. Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. You know what I'm talking about? I'm sick of that shit. I know you sick of it too, man. Money supposed to be a tool, but what's your purpose though? It's supposed to benefit a purpose. Shout out gonna do that shit.
ISUPK, we out here in Baltimore, you know what I mean? We was having an amazing food and clothing drive out here, feeding the people, clothing the people, you understand, getting love from the brothers and sisters out here.
But that was my nigga. Yeah. Under command and general, your honor. Die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Look, hey, straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home. That's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown, I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my hock, I'm gon' let him have it. Hey, make you the shit, this truth, this shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it, ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talkin' shit, yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm rippin'. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wrong with you, boy? You know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my nigga. I'm in it, yo. Got my nigga Rewan with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under command and general, your honor. Straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home. That's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown, I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my hock, I'm gon' let him have it. Hey, make you the shit, this truth, this shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it, ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talkin' shit, yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm rippin'. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start steppin'. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapping together. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For why take your life or let you take mine? That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, and shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complexion. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon.
Right back at you again. Officer Shapat Dayakin. Dropping something heavy for these cowards out here. Yeah. Coming straight from 125th, 1 West, Harlem, New York. Home of the truth, nigga. Man of war with hair wool, no idols, loving judgments. God of the Bible, the men above me shout, Boom Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Boom Yasha. Kingdoms ours, all the heathens forbidden. The chosen bow down to no one, it was written. The men above me shout, Boom Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Boom Yasha. All day as we discuss how they don't like us. Gathered on streets and corners, all is feeling righteous. Real particular, nobody else there to compare to. Train for war, men of war, and war like apparel. Prefer our leaders, can't get between us, watch where you stepping. Cause a scene, you gon' see how brotherhood is a weapon. Tough skin protect our wrists, teach girls and kids the boundness. Call them prophetess, a priest damn near nothing without it. More than rubies, cute and understanding when describing. Virtue loving, no lip from the daughters of Zion. Gold teeth, earrings, chains, and the rings. Precious metals, fabrics, emphatic stones, and everything. Trying to catch the slang, rewind what we rapping slang. Lost in parables, your scripture breakdowns terrible. Yasha Allah, Prince of the power, we are the Jews. God on earth, you can see it by watching all our moves. Man of war with hair wool, no idols, loving judgments. God of the Bible, the men above me shout, Boom Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Boom Yasha. Kingdoms ours, all the heathens forbidden. The chosen bow down to no one, it was written. The men above me shout, Boom Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Boom Yasha. Man of war with hair wool, no idols, loving judgments. God of the Bible, the men above me shout, Boom Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Boom Yasha. Kingdoms ours, all the heathens forbidden. The chosen bow down to no one, it was written. The men above me shout, Boom Yasha, and all the warriors be like, Boom Yasha.
Serious and you're looking for a Christ man, the one who anointed with the Lord, with the Spirit of the Lord to do his will, I'm that nigga.
One West, 125th Street. Look, y'all put y'all faith in presidents like they gon' change this country. Win the league and let y'all play cause y'all gon' make a money. Fuck Obama, he ain't come here on cargo.
American honor don't lack no soldiers. Through the spirit of the Lord, we don't lack no soldiers. You understand me?
Like a saint, black, Hispanic, native, they hate your ass the same. Hate Christ and they image, hate you as a slave. God ain't all love, scriptures say you hate African soft niggas, they know we not the same. School to prison pipeline to get you off the streets. Put you in the cell toilet connected to the saint. Molested as a kid, she prostituted as a teen. The byproduct of Martin Luther King dream. They just took the yoke off, my nigga, we ain't free. We living bleak in these wastelands of poverty. If you don't know the truth, then the lies sound promising. Prophecy, gift and the curse. Dylan started killing, they was sitting in church. Black folk forgave him, man, this shit is absurd. You should never love your enemy, that shit ain't gon' work. Yeah, fuck dying on your knees, you better die in glory. Man, I joined the UPK, taught me the art of warring. I took a nigga life like mine to be recognized. I feel that pain every day, it can't be reconciled. Pops banging, my sister a prostitute. My brother got life, and somehow I still found the truth. War ready, no cowards, no excuse. Fuck reparations, you can't bandage no open wounds. Blood on the leaves, body swing hung from a noose. I was on a run in Nashville and I found the truth. I called the school, classes being held by the shock. On my life, I want to be a gangster like a child. Do this for my brothers, real brotherhood. Everything we do, we got it out this book. My nigga, I can never be no African. UPK the only authorized acronym. I'm passionate about my brothers and sisters. We in hell, I ain't got nothing against them. That's another religion. If it ain't under your honor, ain't me murdered by them and got a hug from your honor. That's the way out for a coward in my observation. They don't fear the Lord, they indoctrinated. Wolves in sheep clothing, Joe Osteen. Real priest bringing back black royalty. One West on my headpiece, ranking order. Can't let them trick me off the streets, I gotta raise my daughter. I got brothers at the border ducking ICE agents. I got the name change, it was life changing. My family thought it was a game, put on all black, they said I was going through a phase. It's more of us in jail than it was slaves.
Aquí somos la Escuela Israelita del Conocimiento Práctico Universal. Hoy estamos aquí.
Lord Commander General Yohana ISUPK.
This is what Commander General Yohana did. This is what he did.
First camp, I cut off all my dreads. I took an oath when that oil hit my head. Niggas capping like they lids. I'm a priest, I never stick no fork in no pig. I was dead till I found out how to live. This brotherhood taught me how to be a man. I came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church. I had to dig.
That's right.
You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church.
We vibe, we lay, you purple, you gay, your leech ass, lil' fame, I'm on war, got the same, for wrong. For wrong, these people. For wrong. I try to tell these motherfuckers time and time, nigga. For wrong. Pussy ass, purple ass nigga, man. For wrong. They get your born ass right. Niggas better get their weight up, you little body bitch. Worry about a damn pay cut, you little body bitch. I ain't worried about none of these niggas, little body bitch. You damn scared rag, coward ass little body bitch. Had to fuck around, get my rank up, you little body bitch. And I'm pouring up, yeah, young nigga, and I'ma take a sip. Yeah, all these niggas want down hate, but tell them zip it lip. And you a dumb ass, scared ass boy, little body bitch. Damn, and I ain't worried about nothing, nigga, nah, I ain't worried about shit. I got more than one, so you know, nigga, don't reminisce. I spit flavors on these damn beats, niggas better catch a pitch. Never knew a goddamn man be scared to represent. Well, you a whole ass, dirt ass, little damn body ass nigga. Get body with it damn scripture with your little body ass nigga. Nigga, I'm a true priest, true line, nigga, true Zion ass nigga. And you a little boy, little bitch ass, little body ass nigga. I got big ring, you mad, get stained, work hard, didn't play, bad bitch, my taste. We vibe, we lay, you purple, you gay, your leech ass, lil' fame, I won't war, got the same, for wrong. For wrong, for wrong. I tell them, nigga, for wrong. You get your shit together, nigga, for wrong. Work. I'ma do this shit till I rock, you little body bitch.
I'ma judge your ass like your pot, you little body bitch, and I'm smooth with it, y'all the Zaka, you little body bitch, and I switch ain't gon' know your thought, you little body bitch, and I'ma stay turning like the cars, you little body bitch, and I'm so cold like a bond, you little body bitch, and I'm a warrior like Dan Gabar, you little body bitch, and my aim like Nana Zah, you little body bitch, need a princess part bar, little body bitch, or anyone down the slide, you little body bitch, yeah. I keep a couple straps in my ride, you little body bitch, just in case anyone wanna die, cause I'm body bitch. I got it, be right, you mad, get stained, work hard, then play, bad bitch, my taste, we vibe, we late, we purple, we gay, we jazz, love fame, hold on, I sing,
Baby, no listen to no fake news, them can't. Could hold it out and them never fear news. Notice say I just be a bad bitch, I get forward from with you. But the one you have to good girl, them crazy. She never did a features, R-rated. Never did a features, half naked. Me never did a piggy R-rated things halfway, that's why me give her ratings. She never did a features, half naked. Never did a features, R-rated. Me never did a piggy R-rated things halfway, that's why me give her ratings. I know every girl a white material. I know every girl forget the juice in my seed bag. I know every girl me trust to cook my food, nor boil my tea in a tea, put the milk in a the cereal. Me like a catty when me dival. When we wash for cook for clean and no fuss. When she hear me get a new girl, I know that me mean when me say me fight me demons. Multiple wife legally, no illegal. Yeah, straight, me go crazy. I know every catty can be my first lady. I know every press plus body done pay for plus Tatiana no fit in a no Mercedes. When me say oh luxury dolly fi nurse baby, a trouble when luxury dolly turn old lady. So big up every girl with no lazy. Your body big, but why your mommy donate it? R-rated. Never did a fi dress half naked. Me never did a fi give her be things halfway, that's why me give her ratings. She never did a fi dress half naked. Never did a fi dress R-rated. Me never did a piggy or be a things halfway, that's why me give her ratings. She now wait pan, money for reach her and donation. She make reach her man donation. 100 and run, but the waist gal a pull her fi leave her man, but she stay strong. She know say them a no friends, them a haters. Them sleep with every man in a the acre. Can't get nobody fi stay long, and want the advice for relation. Baby, no listen to no fake news. Them can't keep a man, cause them never stay true. Could hold it out and them never pay dues. Never shut them out and them wicked and cruel, eh? Bag a man a rush, but them just a get yours. Everything them have, them did a fear blows. Instagram live, them nude for the views. Baby, that I know you though. Sure, R-rated. Never did a pictures half naked. Me never did a piggy R-B things halfway, that's why me give her ratings. She never did a features half naked. Never did a features R-rated. Me never did a piggy R-B things halfway, that's why me give her ratings. One wish.
For homicide detectives, the clock starts ticking. The moment they are called, their chance of solving a murder is cut in half if they don't get a lead within the first 48 hours.
I do anything to keep my brothers safe. I'm putting food on my daughter's plate. You fucking losers, y'all just can't relate. You harm them, you will find me on the first 48. You will find me on the first 48. Find me on the first 48. I do anything to keep my daughter safe. You harm them, you will haters' voice. They asking why I do it. I tell them I had no choice. Couldn't take a threat or a risk to my family, so throw the book at me. I take them charges happily. Ain't no need for no polygraphs or forensics. I put that fucker in a body bag, I'll admit it. Fuck a sentence or the jury that will convict me. They don't understand, it's my family, they represent me. So for them, I risk my freedom, roll the dice. I ain't got much more for you crackers, go ahead and give me life. You don't know what it's like for the people that you love. They ain't there to get salutes, they ain't there to give you hugs. The same that done pulled me from the dirt and from the mud, it's gone because of who? Yeah, I'd rather shed your blood. My brother's kids like my other kids. If you touch them, fuck around, get another bid. Plus 10. Put me in the Supermax. I get super jacked, working out every day. Canteen super stack, cool with that. Long as it mean my daughter's safe. My brother's winning, that's a chance I take. Seal my fate. I do anything to keep my brother safe. I'm putting food on my daughter's plate. You fucking losers, y'all just can't relate. You harm them, you will find me on the first 48. I got wives that done gave they all to stand beside me. Kids that can't see me fall, look at me proudly. Respected by men with honor up on their name. You harm one of them, I promise that you'll see pain. I'm one West train, made an oath to uphold it. Stood with my back against the wall, never folded. Grew up in the city where the love ain't brotherly. I ain't had too many friends, I ain't need the company. I'm my father's son, so I'm cool, just don't fuck with me. I say that you my homie, you're my brother, then you stuck with me. Never turn my back on mine, it's to the dirt. You cross them across that line, I end you first. What only make it worse is loyalty hard to find. Never think cause you out of sight, you out of mind. And I don't mind dying now, cause reincarnation got me coming back. Same scars in my heart aching. Be parlaying with killers from all places. Every last one of them for me a broad day shit. So what you think, I won't do it for them? Once they let me out the cell, shit, I do it again. It's for the family. I do anything to keep my brother safe. I'm putting food on my daughter's plate. You fucking losers, y'all just can't relate. You harm them, you will find me on the first 48. Find me on the first 48. Find me on the first 48. I do anything to keep my people safe. You harm them, you will find me on the first 48.
I'm parking. I was trying to get the nigga in the background. Yeah, I'm parking right now. Yeah, I'm at the doctor's office.
You need that Negro on set right now to explain.
I think he'll look for it. I think I'm going to look for him out because I don't know if he thought the judge would have said, "Oh, you sick? What's wrong with you?" He bring up the doctor like the doctor was, a pass card.
Man, I don't know if that brother forget what he charges was. I don't know, but boy, we in hell.
I think he didn't. He don't care. I think he honestly, he's at a point in his life, brother. The oppression is so thick. He doesn't even, he ain't really there. He ain't really there because at the end he leaned back and he's like, "Oh my God," what he thought was going to happen. You know what I mean? This shit is crazy, man. That's gonna be the cue for the whole night. Any crazy stories? I'm parking right now. I'm at the doctor's office. Theme. Cause he for sure setting the trend with that one. He setting the trend with that shit right there. I could not believe it.
Boy. And that judge whole last straight face. Like, you know what I mean? Like, is he serious? He had to watch across to the judge, everybody in the court. Like, what is going on here right now? Asked him, are you driving? And then from driving, he asked him if he's stationary.
It's bad. It's bad. It's a bad place to be in. Yeah, I mean, once again, listen, man, you better treasure the Israelite school or ISUPK and come on, Johnny because no matter how hard life get, I ain't parking right now.
New slang or?
Say again?
New slang or?
I don't think you ain't seen the video. I might have to play the video for you, Swap.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, when I saw it on the brother's timeline, and I was like, where's the whole thing with his brother? I don't know. I looking for the picture for some clues in the picture. You know what I mean? I was like, hold up now. And then when I saw the story, I was like, shucks. I was like, yeah.
Oh, it's unbelievable. It's absolutely hold on. I'm trying to get, but they done remix the thing and all kinds. There's so much different versions of it right now.
Yep. You know, Israel is.
Yeah, I something dropped.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's definitely it's one for the history book, but it's for sure, in a way. And the only reason this thing make the news so much is because he's black and he has a stereotypical black look. They're really trying to say, look, see these niggas again, look at them. They're really trying to say that part about us. Damn, I don't know. So, because you had the link?
No, I think it's in the story.
All right, let's get it then.
It's embedded in the story.
I know some of them stories don't show the whole video. Like they don't show the end when he leaned back and he say, "Oh my God," you know what I mean? They don't show the whole thing.
Yeah, I don't think you see that. For real, yeah.
Brother, when he said that part, he leaned back in the chair after the judge say, "You have he say, yeah, 6 p.m. Turn yourself in at 6 p.m. tonight, or else there'll be a bench warrant, no bond warrant for your arrest." He leaned back. He's like, "Oh my God!" Like he just couldn't believe this would have been the outcome. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, listen, have all that in that video.
Yeah, I want to get that one from the internet. Yeah, I mean, listen, man, y'all tune in live again. Commander Hannah channel on Saturday night. We always rocking, always rolling to water for the whole crew rolling with us. You know what I mean? Everybody who on the inside. Let me get some of these names. Emna Shera, follow up that story in Detroit. I guess he's from Detroit. Who's that? ISUPK Connecticut. Your lad, you saw the video, right? You had Naeem Pleasant sister Shalom from Indianapolis. My Idana laughing her head off. She getting kicked up on the brother Shalom says Makolat Shalom. You know what I mean? Amana Ba Shalom sis. Rapa Shalom. Adolphus Last always on the inside. Shalom. Batharawa. Shalom. You know what I mean? Hadassah Benjamin. Shalom. From London, Musa and Craig. Who else we have? I think that's about it. Thashawara, Louisiana, I believe. Yep. Shalom, sis. How you doing? Barack Yala out there, Montreal, boy. Barack put in all that work, boy. Use the body out of y'all. You're getting it in. You know what I mean? Young man from Lansing, Grand Rapids, Michigan zone. Man, stay up in that zone strong, man. Get up with them brothers in Detroit. You know what I mean? Definitely put in the work of the Lord. Takayabath from Chicago. Shalom. You know what I mean? Again, we holding it down for Command Johan, the hardest working man in Israel. Give him a hand. Rocking, rolling, camps everywhere, food drives everywhere, clothing drives everywhere. At this point, shit. Yeah, I mean, we probably had to put camps on the moon. We have to put camps on the damn on the space stations at this point. You know what I mean? Because the general is all over the place, absolutely all over the place. So, I think Captain Gahan gonna be jumping in as well shortly. So yeah, what number are we on?
That's number 5.
That's number, yeah.
Number 5.
I will have a video in the article as well.
Okay.
It says, "You don't want to do that with me." Viral Michigan judge issues warning to defendant who laughs after being caught nonchalantly smoking during virtual hearing. Currently going viral is a video showing a Michigan man caught driving during his court Zoom call after his license was suspended. But it's not the first time the judge who oversaw the proceeding has had to deal with some silly defendants. Washington County District Judge Cedric Simpson looked utterly perplexed after meeting defendant Corey Harris, whose records showed his license was suspended. Yet Harris dialed into his virtual court hearing from behind the wheel anyway. But this kind of interaction isn't new for Simpson. Last June.
Hold on, go ahead, Axelaki.
He presided over another virtual court hearing that also went viral. That proceeding involved Anthony Lane, who met with Simpson to waive his probable cause hearing after being charged with drug possession. At one point, Simpson addressed the prosecutor, who revealed Lane was seen in the Zoom waiting room rolling a blunt. Video showed Lane rolling.
You see what I'm like? This they're bringing up prior stuff, right?
Yeah, this is another video, but that video at the bottom at the whole thing.
The article. Okay,
Yeah.
What number it was again?
Number 5, sir.
Number 5. All right, hold on. Let me catch up with you. But go ahead and read them. So they're talking about all the issues this judge be having in Michigan.
Right? Yeah. Oh boy.
Poor judge. Poor judge. I mean, goddamn, he can't get a big case like Donald Trump to try. So yeah.
Yo.
Oh, Salaki. You said number 4, right? Salaki. My head all over the 5. Okay, no sweat. All right, let me see if I can pull up the video. Go ahead and read out, brother, please. Tawala.
He was seen smoking in another court Zoom call, while the judge was meeting other defendants. Court staff then notified the prosecutor in Lane's case. Once the prosecutor told the judge about Lane's actions, Simpson changed course and ordered Lane to go to an official corrections facility for drug testing that day. Lane never made it and his bond was revoked. Although recreational use of marijuana is legal in Michigan, Lane's bond agreement prohibited him from partaking. However, while Simpson attempted to move the next docket, Lane remained on the call and bursted out laughing. "You keep laughing, Mr. Lane," the judge says. "I don't think you want to do that with me. You better take yourself off before you think things are too funny." The other bizarre hearing with the suspended license driver took place 2 weeks ago, and clips went viral online this week. During the virtual hearing with Harris, Simpson asked him if he was driving. Harris confirmed to the judge that he was pulling into the parking lot of his doctor's office.
Oh, boy.
Okay, so maybe I don't understand something. This is a driving while license suspended, and he was just driving and he didn't have a license, Simpson said.
No lie. When I saw that part on the KVAC, it took me straight to what the UPK council, Jeremiah High, would say, Salakia, hold on. Maybe it's something I'm not understanding. I couldn't believe. I was like, well, listen, I think the UPK has the structure that Israel is missing. The judge is like, hold on, is there something I'm not understanding here? And he started asking the clerk or something. I think he started asking the lawyer. The lawyer in there trying the best to lie for the brother. Trying her best to lie. But it was just too far gone. Salakia, brother.
Salakia, sir. Was so what's so funny about that video is the way that he told the judge, hold on real quick. Give me 1 second, please.
Right.
The audacity of how he was just thinking everything was good. And then his reaction once, like it was like, what did you expect him to do? Like it was crazy. Brothers is just they're out of their mind, and I can tell you that's why when you do drugs, it shows that you lose your mind and you're not here because you obviously weren't here trying to move the way you were moving, literally in the car driving with a suspended license. So like
Yep, you're right, you absolutely right. Any more on it?
Yep, Kamakan. It says, Simpson said out loud to all the Zoom participants as Harris began to make sense of what he had done. All Harris could do was sit in his driver's seat, dumbstruck by the realization of his actions, while Judge Simpson revoked his bond. Oh my God, Harris said. People praised Simpson on both occasions for maintaining poise and patience. I legit feel for the judge. He's popped up in so many videos and seems composed and fair, given the sheer stupidity in front of him. One person wrote in a Reddit thread.
No, that's if I could, that's the part I have a problem with. Because Reddit is a typically oppressor, platform. You know what I mean? For want of a better expression, Reddit is typically, Reddit and Quorum or whatever it is. These is really, these oppressors get on there and they sound off, right or wrong. Anybody whoever checked them out. You know what I mean? And when he said he shares stupidity, I'm wondering how much of that stupidity they're referencing is us or them. You understand? Like this year, I don't understand how this goes viral when there's just full crackheads coming in there, full meth heads coming in there. But in my opinion, especially being an election year, knowing how Detroit is, that whole Midwest area, I think this was a full on look at these niggas type moment that made it go more viral than anything. Granted, the brother did something extremely ridiculous, utterly ridiculous, and the way how he's so attentive to answer the questions is just it's baffling me. But the flip side of this is, you have one black man who's supposedly all put together and in charge, and the oppressors is pleased with him. That's why they're commending him. I commend his patience. And then you have another black man who is not as put together, making bad decisions. Lord knows he under pressure. And they say he is almost like he's a credit to his race for putting up with such stupidity from his race.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the part I don't like about it. Yeah, I mean, you're chiming for sure, please.
Yeah, man. I could laugh at it, but I can't laugh at it at the same time too. Because at the same time, that brother, I don't know what type of oppression that brother in, but brother, for you to have a court date, know that you're on a suspended license in front of a judge. I don't know what the hell going through that brother head. I do not know. And I don't know if the brother has a mental condition where he, for lack of a better term. He's slow.
Like a disability.
Yeah. So, you know what I mean? And he only realized his, you know what I mean, the circumstances to his action when he actually in it. You know what I mean? And ain't nobody guiding him. You know what I mean? The lawyer for sure could have called him and tell him, yo, where is? You're in a car, you're going to where you going? Nah, you can't do that. You're on a suspended license. Stay right there. Stay in your, you know what I mean, at home or whatever. And let's do this. You're about to get your license back. Don't mess it up. Lawyer call and, you know what I mean, and try to help him out at all. Instead, he...
I mean, who knows that? The lawyer is a devil. Who knows if the lawyer tell him just get on the Zoom call because he already late for the court date?
That's what I'm saying, you know what I mean?
Who knows the level of setup this is at? Who knows what they do just, you know, just for fun with us and make us, just like a laughing stock. Let me play the video for those who probably, never has seen or heard it before. Let me see if I could get it just one more time. Hold on. Bear with me one. Hopefully it comes back up.
Oh boy.
For Mr. Harris, who should be present via Zoom.
Mr. Harris, are you driving?
Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office, actually. So just give me 1 second. I'm parking right now.
Hey.
Yo, them lawyers set that man up, right? So
You stationary?
I'm pulling in right now at this second. Yes, I am.
All right. What are we doing?
Your Honor, we are respectfully requesting an adjournment in this matter, up possibly 2 to 4 weeks if the court would allow.
So maybe I don't understand something. Is the driving license suspended?
That is correct, Your Honor.
And he was just driving. And he didn't have a license.
Is with the charges, Your Honor, yes.
No, I'm looking at his record. He doesn't have a license. He's suspended and he's just driving.
That is correct, Your Honor.
That judge watch our cross.
The judge is like, y'all serious?
Yo, he think he getting set up.
For Mr. Harris, who should be present via Zoom.
No, this one ain't showing any whole thing, of course. The judge went on to say, well, he's issuing, he telling, turn himself in to the police by 6 o'clock that day, 6 p.m. And he say if he failure to do so, he'll issue a no bond bench warrant, which means, you have a warrant out for your arrest. You could get, you get pulled over for anything. It's going to come up when they run your license, your driver's license. The police get called for something else. You happen to be there. They run your license. You getting arrested, and there's no bond. You have to stay in there for whenever the adjournment is, because his lawyer asked for 4 weeks, so he in there for that time on whenever they reschedule the case. You know what I mean? So it's rougher. This year is a rough one. This is a rough one. But for me, for sure, this is them. They love nothing better than to see us like this. And the brother might have an issue going on. Who knows what's going on with him medically, where he ain't clicking all the way there. You know what I mean? Who knows? Or it could just be you in the world and you're under pressure with the oppression and you don't really care. He probably thought he'd have parked up and been to the doctor. That's the other thing. We be under so much stress. Maybe he really had this doctor's appointment. He thought he'd have been in there. He ain't want to miss the court date. Who the hell knows? But I'm not going to excuse for him driving without a license. Of course, that's something you could never, ever do. You don't have a license, call a brother to pick you up, call a sister to pick you up. Of course, if you're in here, you have that luxury because Command General building a nation. But in the world, it's rough. It's rough. And this judge, he damn near has to please these oppressors and not show no leniency to this guy. Ever. You know what I mean? not at all show leniency to him. I don't think too much leniency could have been shown here. I don't know. What do y'all think? Y'all been councils. Y'all know. No, you bet for mercy is a ton of salami as Baba Kushaz.
Yeah.
As is normal, my judgment is final. I mean, and that's the brother leaned back and he said, "Oh my God!" Like he couldn't. Oh, General Q said he was going to jail anyway. See what the problem is. Yeah, it's wild.
And the thing about it too is they're going, hey, we stuff out like this. What about them? I hope I ain't switching the topic, but what about them IDF soldiers in panty and bra and you know what I mean, parading. You know what I mean? They ain't showing you none of that. They ain't bringing up none of that in the news.
Right.
You know what I mean? But they could bring these things up to try and, you know what I mean, have a laugh at us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. So absolutely.
Yeah, and like what Captain Attack drawing there is a very heavy point as well too, because now things like this, they would take it and they would run with it. Let me say like here in Trinidad, they use this as a comedy fest. And they would drag this, and a lot of people would go on stage and as I say, not knowing the condition of the brother, because now when you really look at his face after, it's like, wait, what just happened here?
Salaki, if I may, what I'm getting from you is that he tried to use the I'm pulling into my doctor's office as the the remedy that he would get some sympathy, and like that worked for the other nations. They had that moment of, oh, well, are you sick? Are you hurt? What's going on? He thought that was going to be a remedy to the judge to have some sympathy. He didn't hear none of that. He didn't hear any part of it, and it was comical. It's like how we taught, like you get pulled over by the police, don't beg for mercy. Take the ticket and keep it moving. You're wrong. But he was trying to get out of that. I'm pulling in my doctor's office. Just give me a moment, please. Like he was hoping that the judge would have heard that, and he didn't. It was funny. It's comical.
Listen, I wouldn't even fault him if he had said I wasn't driving. I just dropped the phone on the floor and jump in the passenger seat right away and pick it back up. Yeah, I'm getting a ride. Where's the driver? Just went to put money in the meters. He put the car in reverse and actually say, "I'm pulling it right. Hold on."
He could have said, "Hey, I'm not driving. This is AI. This is AI."
Something, brother. I mean, this is a rough one, and okay, we in so many jammed up places, at different ages too. Younger generation doing ridiculous shit, the older generation doing ridiculous shit. Like we as a people, we gonna have to start remember who we are and know that these nations is not having no sympathy for us. Even though he has a black judge is going on behalf of the oppressor. You know what I mean? and really, do you know driving is illegal? Yeah, driving without license is illegal? Yes, I do. So why are you driving without the license? Like, I think that is a question that's pertinent to now. I ain't no judge, but I would think so. Like, what would make you break the law? Just to get some context. Just to get some kind of context. Who knows? He might have been having a stroke. Some people have strokes, and they're halfway functioning. They're functioning to your eyes. You think they're normal. They're having a medical problem. You see it happening a lot. Now, you all might say I just make an excuse for the guy, whatever. But listen, like, these devils is laughing at us, not him.
That's the whole thing, yeah, but
at us right now. They're laughing at him. You know what I mean? So it's definitely it's Deuteronomy 28. It's Deuteronomy 20. Ever get Deuteronomy 28 28 and 29. And also Deuteronomy 28 and 29.
Okay. You ready, sir?
Yeah, please. And then verse 37 after.
Can. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 28. The Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart.
That's what happened here.
Yeah.
Blindness, you blind spiritually to see, the warfare you're under, to see, who you really, like this black judge don't mean nothing, man. That doesn't mean nothing. Ain't too many of them like Mathis and the other one. That Lintoya or Tova or whatever her name. Ain't too many of them like that. You know what I mean? And, yeah, Joe Brown. Like this this judge here, you could for sure tell is like, nah, we ain't tolerating this thing here. Which of course he in his right to do. But as I've seen, the oppressors get it. And we had to raise our standard as a people for sure. Go ahead.
Can. And thou shalt group at noonday as the blind group in darkness.
Exactly. Right? As noonday, as the blind group in darkness. This is the middle of the day. This is the middle of the day, and he can't find where he going. He don't know where he going. This is damn near, like a microcosm of us as a people. For real, for real. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Can. And thou shalt not prosper in thy ways.
Go on.
And thou shalt be only oppressed and spoiled evermore. And no man shall save thee.
And no man shall save thee. Drop down to verse 37 real quick. You know what I mean? Shall save thee. That's what's going on here. You got a black judge. You might think it's sweet a little bit. You could do something. There's no man who's gonna be able to save you. You know what I mean? Save for Christ. Save for returning to our King. You know what I mean? This is definitely a small thing. It's comical. But for sure, it represents so much across the board for us. And more so, the oppressor is going to town with this one.
Right.
Is definitely going to town with this one, a whole lot. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Can. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whether the Lord shall lead thee.
And that's what's going on now. Like he done become I'm the parking right now, man. Like, oh, catch me outside, girl. He's now I'm parking right now, man. You know what I mean? An astonishment and a byword amongst all people. Like that's who the hell is going on. You know what I mean? John Cuban make a good point too. He probably lost his license for that child support. Who knows? Who knows? Like the shit is comical, but he could be going through some serious, circumstances that is not foreign to us as a people.
Right.
You know what I mean? He could really be going through it, but just know if I send you this picture back here, I'm parking right now. I ain't far. I'm parking right now. I'm not too far. I'm right there. I'm almost there. Yep. I'm parking right now.
Or you're going to the doctor.
Or going to the doctor. So like it. What exactly?
So I remember Commander General Yohana said a couple of years ago, the children of Israel, one of our greatest abilities and one of our greatest downfalls is our ability to adapt to any situation. And when I look at this, brother, it reminds me of situations that I've had in the world and seen with brothers in the world before we came into the UPK. And we have learned how to adapt to this oppression so well that a lot of times we don't realize how unnormal and dysfunctional our adaptation is to the oppression. And what this brother went through, it reminds me of how in his mind, because he's adapted to the oppression, like, listen, you say my license suspended, My bills say I have to get to where I got to go. My health say I got to get to where I got to go. Right. And so because of that, in his mind, he already rationale that this, okay, this is not wrong because I have to do these things. And then when you get in front of the judge and it sets in, it's like, oh shoot, this is wrong. And it's really, I'm looking at it, reminds me of certain situations before the truth that I was in. And it's like, in your mind, we blatantly doing things that are illegal to adapt to oppression. And in our mind, we've rationalized like, okay, this is right because it's what we need. In our mind, this is what we need to do for the moment. And it wasn't until coming into the UPK where we have a better understanding of our oppression and understanding that you should follow what the Lord says. Like to follow the commandments in the Bible, to follow men that follow Christ in the UPK under Commander General Hana, it will make you an upstanding citizen. And you don't have to now find shortcuts and little ways to try to make it. You just can come in here with the brotherhood, like you said, and it's something as simple as, can I make a phone call to, hey brother, I need to get to the doctor's office. I ain't supposed to be driving. I was getting ready to drive, but I know, that's not right. And I know Esau not gonna have no mercy for me if they catch me. Like that understanding is priceless. And I thank the Lord for the truth because I relate to this brother so much because you so used to just upping and going and man, I told you the story, sir. I can tell it now because it's years ago. I had to walk away from an accident where somebody hit me and they was wrong. And I had to walk away from everything because nothing I had was legit, so it was just like, it was, I definitely understand the what they call the psychosis, but it's like we have adapted to it and we should have never adapted to certain things. Certain things you can't get used to. You can't adapt to. So like it.
That you listen, you so right.
Yeah,
and okay, it's damn near like you able to function in an unsanitary environment.
Right.
And even though this thing is poisoning you and it smells filthy and the water is brown, somehow you still drinking it and you're still breathing in the air. And over time, this is normal. But somebody who's outside of it is looking at you like, what the hell is wrong with you? This is not, and that's our life in here. And okay, this is even more proof, something you just said, because this is even more proof that we actually are better people than these heathens. For the perspective of certain unlawful actions is not criminal. This would be a non-criminal offense. Really, if you have the ability to do something, you should be able to do it without any unnecessary hindrances and stuff. So now as you say, when you rationalize what I have to do because I don't have another choice, a nation who has never, ever had their choices taken away will never be able to understand somebody just getting into a vehicle and turning it on and going.
Right.
They'll never be able to understand it. They'll never be able to, figure it out. Just like we don't understand when their sons shoot the school up.
That's right.
We don't understand that. Like, you get rejected from a girl and you did what? Their men literally understand that. They understand the pain and the different hurdles mentally you go through as a young white man with no game after a rejection. So they will be like, well, he was wrong, but we have to understand. We have to understand the mental burden he was under. Dylan Storm Roof, the Joker, John T. Holmes or James T. Holmes, and everybody else. But when it comes to us, the DC sniper, he's just a criminal. Nobody understands that shit. And it's the same thing with this here. Like we really need to be separate. Not to say the brother was right, but if you're gonna attach context to when your people do shit, like the brother, the Palestinian broad who drove the car into Indianapolis school.
Mm-hmm.
She told the cops, I was just frustrated and needed to vent. And they will consider that in the court and the FBI.
Mm-hmm.
But this brother, who he had to go somewhere, he had to go to the doctor. His health probably ain't too well. Who knows what kind of mental issues he have? The judge is like, hold on, I understanding something here. What? He was driving though. All that matters is how you offended Esau. That's all that matters in this society. And no matter how comical it is, the takeaway from this is you got to realize you playing behind enemy lines. You better realize you at war. You at war with the air. You at war with the air. The pollen damn near want to kill you when May come around. You at war with the air. You at war with the water. You at war with the chicken in the store, the damn eggs, the oppressors in uniform. You at war. You cannot afford to give away your W so easy. You can't afford to. You cannot afford to give it away so easy. The problem is not enough of our people know about the ISUPK and what Commander Johnny Hanna has available as valid options to brothers.
Sure.
Brothers and sisters. More people need to know. They could just make a phone call. They could make a phone call, put some gas in the car, you get driven around wherever the hell you want to go. You need counseling, you get that. You like more of our people need to know this. Like the scripture saying, give me 1 Corinthians 6. I hate to run on with it. If I could just get this one, we go from there. Give me, I think it's 1 Corinthians 6. Yeah, 6 and 1.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 6 and verse 1.
Go ahead.
There any of you having a matter against another, go to the law, go to law before the unjust and not before the saints.
Go ahead.
Verse 2. Do ye not know that the saints shall judge the world? And if the world shall be judged by you, are you unworthy to judge the smallest matter?
Like straight out of the Bible, this is stuff we supposed to be dealing with ourselves by ourselves. You know what I mean? Like we supposed to be handling that situation. Just like if this was some old Moabite who can't talk no English, you'd have a Moabite lawyer in there all dressed to the T to impress the judge and speak on behalf of him on the spirit of it would be from a nation standpoint. And my client here, he's not used to the laws in here, something, blah, 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 and laying it out for him versus this, this situation here. It's funny, but it's a lot. It's so much you could learn from it. You know what I mean? I don't want to, drag on too long, but it's so much you could learn from it. And like what you say, Kazak, is like we could identify with this thing here. So much of identify with the, you know what I mean? I'm run here real quick and do this real quick until you come in here and you realize you get held to a much higher standard. And there is options. There is options because we build in a nation. There's always options. When you're in the world, you ain't got none. Go ahead, Crap.
No, I was just going to add, like what you all saying there in a nutshell, that sounds like oppression to me. You know what I mean? That sounds like straight up oppression to me. Like, you know what I mean? You are accustomed surviving like this. You could clearly see that how brother accustomed surviving. Yep. You know what I mean? I sure that wasn't the first time he had a suspended license.
Right.
Yeah, man. That wasn't the first time. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? It's just clear to see that, you know what I mean, we in oppression to the point whereas we become, for lack of a better term, criminals. You understand? Because of oppression. And then on the flip side, I remember was sent me a text there reminding me of the life some of these immigrants, these Hispanics had to go through. Meaning they're on the job, but it's unsafe. But they're still there. Ain't nobody to charge. Ain't no, you know what I mean? Ain't no judge to charge these
the employers.
The employers for what they're doing. You know what I mean? You read about some of the some things like there's a farm or something. I believe it's a farm in North Carolina where Hispanic dropped dead.
I remember.
And it only came out that that they wasn't getting any break.
Yeah.
And he died from, I think, from dehydration or something. You know what I mean?
And I think they wouldn't let the sister care for him. I think he dropped dead. Some sister was going to care for him. They wouldn't let the sister touch him and then leave the body even out there.
That's the next one. That one was down in Florida. That is the one in Florida with the woman. The dude reverse hit her. She died right on the spot right there. And the daughter and son had to go on another side of the plantation to continue working while the mom lay dead right on the floor, right in the dirt. You understand? But that should show you on either side, you understand, it's just total oppression. And we caught in it. You know what I mean? We caught in it. I mean, and nobody, you know what I mean? Nobody but UPK trying to get us out under Commander General Hannah. They gotta come in here for that, you know what I mean, for that to end. You know what I mean? Ain't no way, you know what I mean, you're gonna make it out there. That's why I don't know if you see that stuff I sent you.
Yeah, I have it up here for when we're ready to slide to it.
Yeah, you can slide to it to show that, you know what I mean, like we under oppression. You understand? Why they doing that? And it ain't all over the internet. You understand? Or I should say the news, and people laughing at it. You understand? These are grown men. Yeah. So like, yeah, you.
Let me see if I. Okay, now the site is kind of it's load slow. Yeah, the slide kind of just the way how it is kind of goofy where it loading slow. I just want to get to the exact pictures, but this look like it's not even the most horrible pictures.
Like that's the next thing about it too. They have a way where they able to not show their people nakedness, but when it comes to us, you know what I mean. When it comes to us, you know what I mean, skirt up, whatever. You know what I mean, the air out, whatever. They're putting that out there. And now you had to, you know what I mean, you had to sit down and explain what's going on. And if you didn't have enough head, you know what I mean, you're gonna jump on the oppressor side and side with him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Watch these grown men. You know what I mean? But they want to laugh at us, and you had these men, you know what I mean, putting on dress and bra.
And panty. And now this is break this down, Cap, please, if you could. Who is this? Who is these soldiers here?
These are IDF soldiers inside the Palestinians' home.
Just for the people like me who slow the acronyms. who's IDF? Listen, the acronym in my head right now is KFC. Salaki.
the Israeli Defense Force. These are the decorated soldiers inside a Palestinian house going through women's clothes. You understand? Making fun of the fact that, you know what I mean, I don't know, they found some treasure, some bras. I don't know. I don't know when bras became, you know what I mean, trophies. You know what I mean, and dress became trophies. You understand? But these are the soldiers here. I guess, you know what I mean, and they say they're fighting a war. That'll look like no war to me. You know what I mean? Somebody had to come and explain the psyche behind this.
That's right.
You mean?
Do you know what I mean? Cap, what's the date on this one?
That happened maybe a few months ago when the war just started. When it just went in and they was bombing the piss out of them. Because they said them man on there, brother, them man on there, they doing a ton of garbage. They start to slow it down right now because it making the Israeli look, you know what I mean, like monsters, basically.
Right.
Because they're going in there, they basically rob them people of millions of dollars in their own home. You understand? They're kicking in doors, you know what I mean, taking whatever they want to take, whatever.
Some good stuff.
Yeah, some real shady stuff. You understand? Like, why would you take a picture with you know what I mean, with underwear and dresses around you and you looking at that? And then you know what I mean, you're gonna laugh at us. That we in oppression. We in the open air prison. You understand?
Right.
Where's your explanation?
Yeah.
We're Reddit. We're Reddit for this.
Right. You in power. You got a whole ton of power. You able to back the world up when the world is calling for one action. You able to push back on the world, the world voice, whether it's the media or whoever else. You're able to push back on it. And you in so much power, and this is all you could do, raid a woman's underwear drawer. That's like look at that first picture. He take a picture with thongs, and not the granny thongs, the sexy thongs, and the little slips that women be wearing under their dress. Even the middle picture is like lingerie.
Yeah.
So he's in admiration of it. I don't know what is this is. You know what this reminds me of? Abu Ghraib. Where you remember where they had them
Afghanistan, them Iraqis coming across.
Yeah.
And waterboarding them.
It was waterboarding them, but they had pictures where they pile them. They make like a dog pile and pile them up naked on top of each other.
Mm-hmm.
The whole pictures with them naked and with the dog, barking at them like a real sadistic, sick man with power type nonsense that's going on. And okay, surely it's no doubt in my mind these men are part of the rainbow. I think the state of Israel has the biggest LGBTQ parade in the world. You know what I mean? Even till this day, it's the biggest display in the world down there. So I think these men are part of that. So with that said, knowing from the Bible, Judges 19, how the male members of the rainbow feel about men, and if they get their hands on a woman, what they would do. With something like this, like a woman, she don't like her drawers out there like that. She'll hang the clothes on the line, but the drawers go in the bathroom if she don't have a dryer. She don't like that thing out. So this is like to shame her. Now imagine what they probably would do if she's in the house. Like, and look how they're laughing with their tongue out like a...
Yeah. You need the black judge for these fellas. These is the ones who need to go to jail. These are the criminals.
Come on.
Brother, he oppressed, and he just trying to survive. Them motherfuckers ain't trying to survive.
No, they're not. They're not at all. Like, that is crazy, man. That is, and they're laughing at this thing. Like, this thing is fun. It's fun for them. Let me see if there's another one. Hold on. Isn't there more?
Brother, I'm telling you, they have a team. Okay, I don't know if you all heard this recently on the news too. They have people across in Israel on the computer creating fake accounts on Facebook, and they just shut them down. If they say Facebook had to shut down a ton of fake accounts, so they for sure know how to suppress, things on them, because things like that right now, what they're doing across there, it stays local. So they show their people, like they say the last bomb drop on the camp in Rafah. They say there's a picture of a headless baby going around. They say it was in they say the pictures. The world is reacting to basically to try and stop it. The people in Israel, they're chanting and they're happy to see that on the news. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
so
they
hide in this. Go ahead, Swap.
Like how Captain Attack just mentioned, the world now. That world really is we. Because now we is the only one who sympathize or really has some sort of sympathy for anything or anybody that, end up in an act, a violent or any sort of act that would, cause harm to anyone. We is the only one who would be sympathetic towards that. So now when they're using the term world, but they know when they run that across we face now, we is like the head of everything now to draw the attention to everyone to really say, yeah, you know, is supposed to be sympathize or sympathetic towards this, that actually what they're really using Slack. Yes.
Like that's that what you said is really heavy. Like they always appeal to our sense of humanity, and they do whatever they had to do. And once black people start sharing it and picking it up and this one and pray for that one, now they're able to market it because like we the poster child for trauma. Like if we say something wrong, we should know because we've been through slavery. But the only we've been through slavery because is when it's used to draw sympathy for them or whoever they. I see exactly what you saying now. Like that, it's diabolical. Look at this one here. He got the woman drawers and putting it over the dude's mouth to offend him. And okay, it got to offend a man who don't like women. Like so, you now think about it. You go through the house. Don't think like I'm mad in here. Think like how just people in the world, like a college boy, or them ball players. You go through the house, you get a man draws place on the dude's face. That would be how they would think. You know what I mean? That would be something. But you put a woman bra on his face or something. He's sleeping. He just, hey, what you doing, man? Get that off of me. You understand? Like this, this is meant to offend him that this is a woman's. You know what I mean? It got to be absolutely detest women, and that's who's running through the house. Like I don't understand it, man.
So like if I may too, sir.
Go ahead.
They trying to spin in the media. Just for those of you that you find it hard to discern what you're seeing because they control the small hats control the media. It can come off as they are victims, they're defending themselves and their nation. This isn't the actions of a people that are in trouble and in defense. The Bible says the Jews are in mourning. There's nothing of victim. There's nothing about these people that gives off victim. Like there's nothing about this that's like we're fighting for our lives, we're fighting for our nation, we're defending the honor of our women and our livelihood. There's nothing about this that gives us off. This gives off high school, college, frat boy, gay fraternities. You understand? Like this like y'all, these small hats, you control the mainstream media and you've controlled the narrative for so long that you've been victimized all these for centuries. That's not you. You're not the people in the Bible. You haven't been. This is not what people who've been victimized, truly been victimized, do. You know what I'm saying? Like even black people have more class to not do this to the enemy, to not do this to somebody, to not show a woman's underwear and undergarments. Like we grew up having that a certain level of class to know like that, brother. Like there's certain things we just don't do. These are people that are not the people in the Bible.
That's right.
They're not in mourning. Because they are the synagogue of Satan. They're not the real Jews. And y'all should, anybody that's feeling sorry for them, you should take your compassion and love and give it to the true children of Israel because these people are not it. And that war is an illegitimate war because they're fighting over something that doesn't belong to either one of them. So
listen, the draws don't belong to either one of them. But they'll take it. I mean, like, cause you said a whole word there. You said a whole word there. Like even that, and once again, not enough of our people understand that thing what you just described.
Sorry.
Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. Their gates fortified and formidable. Their gates actually move outwards to take ground. And them niggas ain't mourning. Look how happy they are. So I'm gonna get the one with the tongue out the mouth like a little hoe. That's the one I want to get. The one with the tongue out the mouth, brother. I mean, he is ecstatic with that size, that C cup or that D cup on his homeboy's chest. Look at how happy he is. The homeboy is happy to be fitted. He ain't mourning. And look at the one with the tongue out the mouth, brother. He's so happy his tongue is drawn.
Right.
Like, but the brother who say he parking just now is all over the place being laughed at.
Yeah.
This is who need to be laughed at.
Yeah.
This is who need to be laughed at, man. Where's what's the dude name? The little small hat one who always he talk with a real snarky talking nasal.
Ben Shapiro.
Ben Shapiro. Where's Ben Shapiro? I need you to come and give me one of them fast breakdowns. You talk like you're listening something on 2x speed. I need a breakdown on this thing here.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
If I may, when I look
Go ahead.
when I look at this, I see the people that are touching your children. Like this happiness, this camaraderie of men. In this case, I look at them as boys touching each other. I love my brothers, but you can't touch me like this.
No.
So, like, it's something more going on. You know what I mean? This is disgusting. It's out of order. It's and then on top of it, to make a mockery, like when did this become cool? When did this become acceptable? Like, you getting cool points for playing with women's clothing? We're seeing the trauma that's going on with a lot of these men, so-called men that are oppressors over us. Like, this is trauma. This is all I see. This is somebody that has identity issues. And then they try to spill that on our children and our people. And they get angry when we tell them and refuse to want to accept it. This is the problem. You know what I mean? Like you said, heavy point. We laugh at the brother because part of that was comedic. Like, he should have known better. This was, who is teaching them?
Right.
You know what I mean? Salaki, I yield.
You're right, Kwam. And like, what's their excuse? They ain't suffering. They're in the military. They're getting full physicals, 3 squares a day, stuff paid for. They got somebody driving them. They like, what? And listen, just on both what you and Kazak say, this is who is in Hollywood. Now you see why Sexy Red dress how she dressed. Now you see why what's the other light skin one who everybody like?
Lotto.
No.
Ice
Spice. Now you see why she come out and she's more famous for what she shows than any song she's ever sung. Now you see why Will Smith had to do 6 degrees of separation. You understand? Now you see in the root of the agenda, because on the ground they in power with the rifles.
Yep.
Imagine when they're in power and they're using the pen and money. Now you're seeing really what's at the root of this right here. And once again, we ain't supporters of Palestine or Hamas. But if the saints gonna judge the world, we gotta get righteous judgment.
That's it.
You know what I mean? Like this was a real good find here, Cap. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was the perfect pivot on that story. Like, what is that brother doing that he got to get a bench warrant? That's worse than this. Yikes! You go ahead and bet on the Christian church if you want to. I don't see enough. I'm going to die in here.
That's right.
I'm going to, if Christ ain't back yet, I am going to die. I'm dying on this hill. You know what I mean? I don't care what nobody say. I don't care how bad it gets. I ain't going back into the world to be ruled by that. Oh my gosh. Think about them. Think about this is in your police force pulling you over and patting you down in public, and you find the pat down is a little bit, nigga, what is you really searching for?
Like, calm down.
This is who doing your casting couches. You remember them? You heard of them stories of them casting couch? This is who doing your casting couch. It's them running your music industry, making your men dress up. Listen, that's who put Tupac in the corset act. Everybody look at Tupac with that corset with the feminine tie up front. That's them.
Oh my God.
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead,
and you draw a heavy point there. Even or King Yahweh Shai, man and them ball, as you say, who you go back to? Who we going to go back to from here? After you seen all of this, who we going back to? The that? Forget that.
Yep.
It's the Bruce Jenner initiation.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, you had to find a way to stick that black judge face in there, just doing this. Like, what the hell are you all doing?
What is y'all doing?
Yeah.
Is y'all doing? Somebody ought to stitch that one in. Like, I don't understand what's going on here. What is going on here? Yeah, that's a wild one out. But that's it. These people, they're not normal. Not normal. But like as Kazak said earlier, we don't make ourselves accustomed to the dysfunction so much.
Right.
We don't even care that they're not normal anymore. We just really just trying to survive.
Yeah.
We done been reduced to just a survival, and we ain't living. We ain't, it's like the UPK done give every brother and sister in here through the Spirit of the Most High and Christ, and of course with Command General Hannah the Helm, it doesn't give brothers and sisters a certain freedom that money can't buy. Freedom to hate the evil and love the good. And there's people who cannot even hate. As soon as they start to hate, they get sick. The blood pressure go up. They feel funny. It causes what is called that thing? Cognitive dissonance in the brain. Because they naturally you want to hate. Hate is bad. So then I'm evil. Brother, you're done psycho at that point. You're lost, and that's how we are. You know what I mean? Where we going next? Where you want to head to next, man?
I seen that Rittenhouse thing earlier. Did we go over that yet? So like I had lost connection.
Nah, not yet. If you want to get it, we could definitely get it.
I think now time to Trump too.
Yeah. Listen, I would have bet money Trump was walking out. I mean, he's still walking. He's still walking. Technically, he ain't going to jail.
Absolutely not.
You know what I mean? But brother, they on Tuesday they called Cohen, his helper, the little Jewish cat. They called Cohen the MVP of liars. They said he was lying so much. And I mean, brother, this is how they stacked the case up. They said Cohen paid Stormy Daniels, the porn star who they said Trump had sex with. They said Cohen paid her on his own. They said Trump gave him money to do something else, and Cohen decided, being a loyal friend, to cover Trump the allegations, and that they changed it from ransom. They say from him allegedly having sex with her, she was going to go public with it, and the hush money was to stop her from these allegations. And Cohen operated all on his own, and Trump had nothing to do with it. I'm like, well, surely that's power,
right?
Surely that is power right there, brother.
Right.
Now that jury knew what they was going to do from day one. They just sat there in the courtroom for academic purposes.
Yeah. All I can say is if he gets in, Biden better, hide that son as far as possible. Put him on Planet Pakiskas or something. He had to go somewhere because Trump coming for him. You know what ESO is. They don't forget stuff like that. They need their revenge. They'll live for that joint.
Yeah,
it's good to see ESO fight. You know what I mean? Good to see them fight for a change.
Yep.
I mean, they've been sitting back and watching us fight, and and getting a ball out of it. Now we're gonna see some rich white folks, go at it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Go ahead, read, sir.
If you have it.
Khan, you're a hypocrite. Kyle Rittenhouse faces backlash for calling Trump's guilty verdict a miscarriage of justice. The acquitted killer turned gun activist Kyle Rittenhouse
Which news outlet is this at?
Atlanta Black Star.
Oh, give Atlanta Black Star a hand. They letting him live down that shit. They read that part again. What is he? The acquitted what?
The acquitted killer turned
Damn.
gun activist.
Yeah. Oh, life sweet, Akim. Life sweet. Go ahead.
Oh, God. Kyle Rittenhouse took to social media after former President Donald Trump was convicted in a hush money scandal Thursday. A New York jury found Trump guilty of 34 felony counts for falsifying records, sending supporters of the presumptive Republican candidate into a frenzy. Trump, who proclaimed the day before the verdict that even Nobel Peace Prize winner Mother Teresa wouldn't be able to prevail in the case brought before the jury, slammed the outcome as rigged and said on True Social, the case was part of a witch hunt. Kyle Rittenhouse took to X Thursday to condemn the verdict, calling it a miscarriage of justice. Donald Trump should not have been found guilty, Rittenhouse added. During the trial, Trump's former attorney, Michael Cohen, testified
and
that
because I mean, it is, and that's the whole thing with Esau. And I mean, and I hope black people, really paying attention to it.
Right.
Like the own laws they don't want to accept, the own laws they don't want to follow, and you're seeing that in the world today. You're seeing that with the war that's taking place today. You understand? They have their laws. They put the laws in place. When the laws ain't work for them, they want to rewrite the law. You understand? Find a way to move the bar. Find a way to do, to do something to go around, accepting that law.
Right.
You understand? He had his turn in court. The judge found him guilty. Accept it. He is a convict. Your former president is a convict with 34 counts on him. You understand? Ain't nobody laughing at this, but you're laughing at the poor brother who oppressed.
Come on, man. Listen, Nat, I can see. I feel like you're trying to say something about me, or not that.
Nah.
Not a good brother. And listen, I'm on record saying I think Trump gonna walk. I think it's slowly trying to tell me that I shouldn't be laughing at nobody because I wanted Trump to walk. I'm joking. I'm joking. No, but you're right. You absolutely right, Doc. Like, this is who they are. This is them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Accept your court. No, that's your system. Your system found you guilty. Accept it. You're a criminal. You're a criminal. You mean brothers had to sit in jail for what, 50 years innocent? They have the technology to prove the brothers and them innocent, but they can have them sit and go through some court process. Nah. Yeah, Trump good. He home right now.
Yep.
He a convict and he's home right now. Ain't no judge telling him he had to come down to the precinct and hand himself over. You understand? He have X and X amount of time to hand himself over. He just fine. You understand? He's fine.
And Salakia, so
you're gonna be a president. Now, Salakia, are you?
And what you said was so heavy. Like the brother, a traffic ticket got him sentenced to immediate sentence to jail. Like a minor thing like that will get us in jail, but a major thing like this will get him at home. For me, it shows the fact, like for me, the audacity of Kyle Rittenhouse to even make this statement shows how this nation that is oppressing us is free in a whole different type of way. Yeah. Like he beat, which we all know was a murder. He beat unaliving, you understand, brothers? And because of that justice that he was able to receive in such a wicked nation, he feels so free to say, this is my president. The reason why I got away. Why would you treat him like that? Like, he called it a miscarriage. Like, come on, man. That I can't even fathom the words sometimes when I think about how they treat us. I yield. Salakia, sir.
If I could, if somebody could get for me Genesis 4. Give me Genesis 4 and 15. And this here is what for anybody who of course we in here, we fully understand Rittenhouse. We fully understand him. But if it is you ever wondering about how Rittenhouse could be so bold and say what he's saying after what he went through, that's why Atlanta Black Star had to say, convicted acquitted killer. Acquitted killer. This is what... Go ahead, say again.
I was going to say that turned a gun activist.
Yeah, a turned gun activist. You know what I mean? This is why. Go ahead and read it, please.
The book of Genesis, chapter 4 and verse 15. And the Lord said unto him, therefore, whosoever slayed Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold.
Mm-hmm.
And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him.
Right. So now the Lord in Cain's punishment for killing Abel, for putting Abel down, making Abel's blood run innocently with no cause, he drove him out from the garden. He drove him out from that chosen land where he would be protected, where he had every resource. He drove him out, and Cain was afraid that the people around, letting there were more people on the earth besides Adam and Eve and Cain and Abel, that the people around, when they see him, they would themselves want to put him in the ground because they know that he is a convicted killer. They know that he is a killer. So the Lord said, I'll put a mark on you to let people know, don't touch you. And Kyle Rittenhouse, he got that mark. That court case was marked. It was marked. I mean, down from his mother bringing the AR-15 across state lines. They're saying, well, listen, it wasn't him who bring it, it's her who bring it, and he well in the rights to do it. That court case was marked, and everybody knows Kyle Rittenhouse now. Everybody knows Kyle Rittenhouse. If they see him, they know not to get in an argument with him. They know to walk the other way, because this dude here will pull the trigger and walk. Now skip down to verse 23.
Verse 23. And Lamech said unto his wives, Ada and Zillah, hear my voice.
Lamech is a son of Cain, one of Cain's sons. So Lamech, when he became an adult, he went and get 2 wives, and he went to his wives and said this. Go ahead.
Hear my voice, ye wives of Lamech. Hearken unto my speech, for I have slain a man to my wounding, and a young man to my hurt.
Lamech went and told his wives, I done put somebody in the ground. I done slain a man to my wounding, a young man. Just like Rittenhouse got up on that stand and cried. He cried on his lips and couldn't talk. You remember that? He couldn't talk, and he pointed the air, and this one came running, and he pointed it, and he told, I thought I was going to die. He went up there and said that, just like Lamech crying to his wives. But read the next verse.
If Cain shall be avenged sevenfold, truly 70 and sevenfold. Salakia, truly Lamech 70 and sevenfold.
And then he remembered, I'm a white man. I'm a white man. If Cain will be avenged sevenfold, I'm Cain's son. Surely if anybody touched, I will be avenged 70-fold. And Rittenhouse not guilty. He walked after crying and sucking his bottom lip and sniffling. After that Oscar Award performance, he was in the SUV like this, smiling. I don't know if you all remember. He was cut in the Bourbon, smiling,
looking like Chucky. You know what I mean? Part 2.
Like one of them cabbage kids. You remember Cabbage Patch Kids? He in there, and it's smiling. Nose tiny. He's smiling, showing the peace sign because he know who he is. So of course, for him to come out and support Trump is, is fitting. It's absolutely fitting. It's a miscarriage of justice. Why? Because we all sons of Cain. Nothing's supposed to happen to us at all. We are manifest destiny. We rule this world. We make things happen. We make the rules and we could break the rules. That's what's going on here. Man, listen, Trump gets successful in November, Negroes gonna know exactly, that you're a Negro.
Right.
Yeah.
It's gonna be clear.
Crystal.
Yep. Crystal clear. You're gonna know exactly who the hell you are. You know what I mean? Any more on this, or we could move? Want to move on and get a couple more stories?
Yeah, a couple more stories, sir.
Yeah, please. We get some good ones. Yo. Let's get on in that Red Sea. Get on in the Red Dead Sea. You know what I mean? Listen, Natak, you got to tell us about that Mutabaruka thing. I thought it was coming up. It's gone already?
Yeah, but man, K-Ad one, I mean, and man, y'all should go and take it in. Mutabaruka, he basically, he was about the views. It wasn't professional. But the brother handled him, excellent. K-Ad one handled him excellent.
I wanted to tell you, go carry carry a gift for him, a pair of slippers. I really wanted to carry a pair of slippers for him. You know what I mean? You help him out.
Man, K-Ad one asked Mutabaruka, he believe he's an Ethiopian, right? So K-Ad one asked him to prove you're Ethiopian. He said, You mean no? He said, yeah. No, prove it now. Man, he end about 2 seconds after he end the interview, basically. End it. You know what I mean? Which that you know what I mean? What we've been taught in the school is gold. And brothers and sisters out there, they really don't know the Bible and they're looking for a shepherd.
Yes.
And these men like Mutabaruka, they're not shepherd. They more on the praying side. They know, these people suffering, but they don't care. You understand? And he has a platform where he could for sure, help get, to black people. You know what I mean? But instead he used it for his own gain. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Lord be with the brother. You know what I mean? But that endeavor you on there, you know what I mean? It just gonna last for a time. You know what I mean? Because the brother went on there and properly schooled him. Because we try to ask him, yo, what's the show gonna be on? Give us a topic to go off of. You understand? And before you know it, he trying to go all over the place with you.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I try to tell the brother, just stick on the Jews being black and who we are. Stick on. Let him, he carry out wherever, you bring him back to here. This is what you're trying to do. You know what I mean? And he started hit him with the whole Rastafarian movement, with the Kepra Nagas, and started light him up.
Listen,
he was shocked that this young boy, he started asking, how old are you? Such. Well, I had this show for, you know what I mean?
That don't mean
nothing. Yeah, to him, that not mean the world, but to us, that, as I said, that means nothing.
That don't mean nothing.
Them gray beds supposed to mean something on your face, but not by what you're talking, what coming out your mouth. You know what I mean?
Just for those who may not know, Mutabaruka is in the Caribbean, especially Jamaica, and probably England might know him too, is an old school famous Rastafarian, I would say, artist, not musical, but he was what you would call a laureate, like a poet, or somebody who was into literature and stuff like that, and articulate words, and he's famous. One of his famous poems is a poem, and the whole poem is about this poem. This poem is not about any other poem, but it's about, and the whole thing is just like that. This poem that I'm talking about now is about this poem, and the poem is about the poem, and he's could pride himself on being a mega super ultra uber Rastafarian. He don't wear shoes, so when he going out, he wear walk barefoot because of course firebund shoes and shit like that. So of course, the Rastafarian is damn near as strong as the Christianity, especially in Jamaica and other parts of the Caribbean. So it's damn near, it's like battling a preacher. Yeah. It's like battling a preacher, but Rastafarians are famous for running in circles and then vacating before, it's like in them cartoons when they run around here and the smoke come up, the dust, and by the time it's clear, you alone standing there. They famous for doing that thing, so it's good that he get on there with him, and trust me, people are probably gonna reach out to ISUPK Jamaica offer this interview, because just like the Christianity done lost its prestige, Rastafarianism is losing its prestige too, because damn near everything that plaguing the Christian church is now coming out in the Rastafarian community. A whole ton of folly, a whole ton of nonsense. It's getting weak and watered down. They're accepting these devils in there. So for that young officer to come up on him like that, it's seen as a challenge for sure amongst Benjamin, and they're gonna want to know who this young boy is who take Mutabaruka to task. I definitely see they're gonna be reaching out and tuning in some more. And who knows, they could put pressure on him to bring Kayad one back on.
Yeah.
They might say, man, you run from him. Why didn't let the young boy talk? Because finally, now this is not an older generation talking to him. This is a young boy who they always like to say, the young generation, this and that. And this is a brother, clear-minded, understand, he could articulate well, and he challenged you, and you end the stream. Shame on you, Mutabaruka, with your poem. Shame on you, man. Shame on you. You run from the young wolf, man. Come on, what's going on?
Yeah, and even a couple brothers in the comments was saying that too. Iran is like, what I mean, like you on there, you get a brother to really, what I mean, see where he want to take it. Jamaica and what I mean, the Caribbean, we in a bad state when it comes to crime, man. You know what I mean? At least hear him out, hear what he had to say. You know what I mean? But he was quick to try to disprove and stay on. Man, I was like, I want to stick on who the Jews are. We not Africans. We not this. We the Israelites. This, that, the other. Game good with we not Africans. When teen break it down good, get his on the van. The normal routine.
Right.
Work him game a good workout. You understand? Because he has a decent backing, a decent crowd listening to him.
Because of the Rastafarian movement. That Rastafarian movement is, I mean, it's damn near like it is the at that time it was the alternative to Christianity. You know what I mean? A lot of people really went full-fledged into that, moved their whole family to Ethiopia, move their family there, do all kind of shit. So when you going up as him like that, as an icon, it's damn near like I don't know, it's I can't even equate him to somebody in Judite culture like that, because it's a little bit different with Judite culture. But imagine somebody who pioneered the whole thing and pushed the whole Rastafarian thing. Imagine it's like somebody big in the Judite culture who pushing something, but it's alternative to Christianity and sending you somewhere else. And when you challenging him, so challenging him is not just challenging him, but it's a whole maybe 2 generations solid. Everybody, you know, I mean, adults 40, 50, 60 up, and they would be what? In power now, politicians, teachers, policemen, who would, you know, respect Muta Baruka. And you had this young Jamaican brother, same accent, come from the same place, and coming up to you and saying, hey, what you've been teaching is wrong, and what we have is right, is going to be a problem.
Yeah. And just by the way, you know, I mean, Kiadwan was, you know, I mean, conducting himself also too. You know, I mean, you listening, you could clearly see that Muta Baruka was really trying to not allow him to answer any questions all the way out. Certain things he did. You know what I mean? But he, you know what I mean, he didn't. You know what I mean? I know if I could get up that part I'm talking about for you, but it's on another thing.
Okay, I have part two here. Which part I had to look for?
I think scroll. Okay, is another brother who put it up. Soul TV. Apparently he got
this is the audio interview for everybody who looking at it's a radio station.
Yes, it was on a radio station. I mean, he called late. He make we was trying to get Abadawan on there, but he was like, you know what I mean, well, the brother pick up and Abadawan was right there sitting down waiting. You know what I mean? So it seems as if they try to ambush him. He run into the, you know what I mean? He hit a roadblock with that one, I could tell you that. Let's see if I can find it quick here for you.
Okay, I'm on Soul Chat TV.
Yeah, I think that's him. Yeah.
Okay, he don't have no one with us up here though.
Just I'll get quick because I listened to it a few times to see why it is he ran off like that. Because I was looking to see what the hell, you know what I mean, Kiad won't tell him. Kiad want to disrespect him in no type of way.
The fact that he's young and he's challenging something that's established is the disrespect. It had nothing to do with what Kayad once say, Officer Kayad once say. It has to do with, young boy, I had the show longer than you've been alive. How dare you exhale loud in front of me? That's what it had to do with. It didn't have to do with nothing he said. You know what I mean? And sadly, that's the situation in our communities so much. You know what I mean? Whenever you find it now, you just send it to. We could probably move and get a couple more stories in the meantime. You know, we could play it right at the end, if anything.
Oh, hey, you had it. You had the third one. Is the third part?
Yes.
Part 3 on hours.
Yeah, part 3 on hours. Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. Part 1. Yeah. Which minute on part 3?
What 1 minute on part 3? Hello?
Nah, it's the Matrix. Nah, it's not how the nigga on the phone. No, he doesn't into the damn show.
They're close to the end. They're close to the end.
All right, let's get a little bit.
Yeah, he was hitting him hard. I mean, like lemon, you call them
come down into Ethiopia. You know what I mean? And somehow, this is where them claim Muta.
So you believe that? You believe that?
No. Somehow Solomon throne leave from Israel, come to Ethiopia, and now they go through the lineage of Selassie.
Man. May I ask if you believe that? Say them is Israelite.
No, they are Edens, they are Ethiopians, and guess what? Solomon and Sheba did not have any child.
No, may I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
The Jews them, the Hebrews, the Israelites them, where did I uphold where you are talking about for centuries before even the Israel them in Israel? You are said them is not what?
Them can't be Ethiopians and Israelites at the same time. Because those are, as we said, the history incorrect in Muta, what them say.
No, them is Falasha, them call them Beta Israelite, them call themselves.
Let me tell you where that comes from, Muta.
Beta Israelite? Beta Israelite?
I can't tell you where that comes from, Muta.
What? Beta Israelite? You gonna tell me about?
Just hear me or no?
So, you see, You see right there.
Yeah.
But beta, you gonna tell me about beta? They call them beta. Muta don't want him to start to talk because nobody researched beta. They all just got high and Flushon sound nice coming out their mouth, so Flushon is what they say. Beta coming out their mouth, so beta is what they say, and they never ever go and research shit. So he see what Kayad one bringing and is like a fear now, like. If we let this nigga talk, it's going to I'll cut my locks.
That's right.
And want some slippers. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, so trust me, even if he cut it short, right now, Israel, there's a lot of Israelites who want that type of spirit that you raising up Kayad one with Natha. They want that type of spirit and they're going to seek it out. People are tired of Muta. They're tired of that generation and how they operate. Not so much that they're old, but how they operate, man. They want to hear nothing.
Yeah.
They want to hear nothing. They want to do nothing. They just want to have us just, suffer and appease the oppressor.
Yeah. It's almost like I'm gonna get rich and to hell with you, young cats. I ain't wasting my time and my money on you all. But I'm gonna listen to you all, but you know what I mean, I'm gonna run because he trying to run his show, which I understand. But brother, I tell Kayad, you stick on that web, find your way back to showing them that they're not Africans. They're Israel. You know what I mean? As I say, this I think he said the last 5 minutes. Yeah, you almost get to the part.
In it right now. Let me play a little bit more.
The whole idea that Solomon and Sheba had a son comes from a thing called Kedranagast, see, which is a 13th century documentation created in Ethiopia. 13th century, Solomon lived 2,000 years before that. You understand? Them claim, and the reason for that is because they are trying to legitimize a certain, Ethiopian king. So the best
Which kingdom are legitimize? Which kingdom are legitimize?
We have to get his name right now.
All right, so me I ask you. Them is what you say? Them is what? Them is not. Them is what?
So they fight many wars, and they were also Christians, So they might fight.
No. The Falashas is not no Christian.
Listen what me say, man. Me tell you where it start, where the lies start. Me not talk about the Falasha Jews.
What are the Falasha Jews me talk about? Or you got somewhere else?
But if you have listened to
he talk about the beta. He said beta. He didn't say the Falashas Jews. He said the beta Jews. Oh man, I'm going to take in this whole thing because listen, before the truth, I'm familiar with Muta. Listen to him like he was like Jeremiah talking. Kayad one taking him to task, brother. You best believe. I might pour some Jack tonight and listen to this whole thing and hear him backpedal. Listen, did he tell you half has never been told? Did he say that before he left?
No. He ain't got a chance. I tell you, he was getting hit, and he was basically trying to. When they start a corner dog, how a dog trying to look for, exit. He's trying to look for some exit. What about this? What about the 666? What about this? He trying to look for an exit. And Kayad one backing him in the corner. We Israelites. We this. We that.
I'm going to this one.
He in the corner right here. Play him now. He in the corner right here now.
Yeah, let me hear.
And he fit the bitey way through.
When me I try to tell you it's weird, the lie starts in a document created by the Ethiopians.
No, but me I ask you. So what you say them is?
The Falasha Jews, the people them over Ethiopia who claim they are Jews, they are just simply Ethiopians. And Ethiopians can't be Israelites because them come from Ham.
Well, I mean that, Me not come from Ham, but me are Ethiopian. Me not come from Ham.
Prove that you come from Ethiopia.
Eh?
You can prove to me that you come from Ethiopia.
If I prove I come from, I don't understand this.
No, you can prove to me if say you come from Ethiopia.
Yes.
Prove it to me.
Right as you know.
Right now.
It's so irrational your question can be.
No, but you tell me to prove a lot of things and me.
Yeah, no, we're there. Hold on. If me tell you, say, them to take Africans from Ethiopia and bring on. So you don't believe me?
Me will tell you, say, there's no record of that.
A joke you make, boy. That. Anyway, watch out. A joke you make. No, a joke you make. Joke you make. You hear me say?
We know that the Ethiopians were slave traders.
No, you hear me I say. You hear me I say. You hear me I say. Yo, a joke you make. You don't understand your history. So you know, we have to go lock you. We have to go lock off. You know, we have to go lock. Yo, we have to go lock you off. You know. All right, here we are. We have to get to that. We have to done this now. Yeah. We have to done this.
Dora.
Yes, nearly 2 hours. We have to done it. Okay? All right. So.
Man, they run to commercials.
You gotta get our Vibes Cartel Last Man Standing and put a face on it and play the whole run. Kayad one is the last man standing. You need to do a whole campaign using this one. You go on a whole campaign every week. He breaking it down, showing it, and then always going back to what Muta say and Muta go either had a come back and face him, or he go have to face his audience.
Right.
By the time the amount of shit you're pushing out on Muta, like I can't believe that. Like you done, we gonna stop right there. We gonna cut you off. So I thought you already the host. I thought you was partial. This man, that was good work and that was good heart, man. That's how you raising up the fellas the right way, man. Like they go for a big head honcho right there. I know, of course, you know, I mean, brothers and sisters over here may not understand how impactful this particular character is, but that's a major move there. And to get on his platform and people hear Officer Kayawun representing it like that, people are going to have questions. They're going to have questions, and Muta going to hide from the questions, which means they're going to come and search for us. You know, I'm going to talk to the brothers in UK, and let's put this video out on the UK too, because it's the same, you know, the same type of community, just so abroad, and see what else we could milk out of the damn thing. You know, we need the judge for Muta.
Right.
Say what's happening here. I don't understand this. How you run from a man on the radio? Damn.
The man say, prove it now. Huh?
He said, huh? Right.
Man.
Stay away from marijuana, kids.
Yeah, but that's good talk too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, brothers, if you really ask them to prove this African, how the hell you gonna prove you're African? How you gonna prove? Furthermore, how you gonna prove you're Ethiopian? How you gonna do that? I would really like to hear how you're gonna explain you're Ethiopian. When the brothers and them across in Ethiopia right now, they in hell, just like the brothers in the Mona. They in hell. Do you understand? How the hell you gonna prove that?
Yep.
Prove it. Yeah, you have to run from that.
And the way how he react there is really it's a good example if you're teaching Genesis with covering with the fig leaves. Like Muta rather be called another nation than be who the Lord wants him to be.
Yeah.
He rather be called. He wrap himself with the dreadlocks, with the ice gold and green, say he's an Ethiopian, but there's no Ethiopian Rastafarian. Like Selassie wasn't no Rastafarian. He was a Christian.
That's exactly what I'm telling you.
He had Caesar Borgia on his desk. We'll probably have to link him up with Dumgabar too, brother. Dumgabar had the whole, rundown on that whole thing there with the Queen and him and what he believed in and all that type of stuff. And we'll probably have to get together with that and fully put something together, because that Rastafarian movement it's just a Christianity on the black side. It's a Christianity it's keeping that tribe, in horrible confusion mentally. You know what I mean? And you have a false sense of pride. You calling yourself some Ethiopian.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You know what I mean? So where we going next? We have time for one more. Let's maybe do one more and then we wrap.
So, sir, I had the Red Sea tensions pulled up.
All right, let's rock.
Kawakan. Red Sea tensions. Yemen's Houthis attack U.S. carrier after deadly strikes. Rebel group claims assault after reporting 16 killed in US-UK attacks on the Hodeida province. Yemen's Houthis say they have launched a missile attack on a United States aircraft carrier in the Red Sea in response to deadly US and British strikes on Yemen. Houthi military spokesperson Yahya Saree announced the attack on the Eisenhower carrier on Friday. The group earlier claimed that at least 16 people were killed in US and UK assaults on the Hodeida province, the highest publicly acknowledged death toll from multiple rounds of strikes over the group's assault on shipping. The fallout from Thursday's attacks was announced on Al Masirah television, a Houthi-controlled channel, which broadcast a video that appeared to depict wounded civilians being treated in Hodeida. At least 42 people were reportedly injured. The American-British aggression will not prevent us from continuing our military operations in support of Palestine, Houthi official Mohammed al-Bukhari said on X, warning that the rebels would meet escalation with escalation. The U.S. Central Command, CENTCOM, said on X that attacks against 13 Houthi targets had successfully destroyed 8 uncrewed aerial vehicles or drones in Houthi-controlled areas of Yemen and over the Red Sea. The British Ministry of Defense said Royal Air Force Typhoon FGR-4s conducted attacks on Hodeida and further south in Galifika. It described targets as buildings identified as housing drone ground control facilities and providing storage for very long-range drones, as well as surface-to-air weapons. British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak said the military action was a form of self-defense in the face of an ongoing threat that the Houthis pose.
So, go ahead, Sulaki. That's what I was about to ask, Nata. Go ahead. I think you're going to break it down for me.
No, I got to say, man, this is you know, I mean, show the hypocrisy of America, England, and you know, I mean, the West, basically. Anybody who's siding with America right now, the hypocrisy. You know what I mean? These Houthis basically trying to stop the, you know what I mean, trying to put a stop to the invasion that is happening to the Palestinians and them. You understand? But you read the stories and you try to, they will look like they're the enemy. You know what I mean? Like they're the ones, they're the bad ones. You understand? When America and the West, they for sure, you know what I mean? They for sure supposed to find some way to get Israel to stop what the hell they're doing. You understand? I'm not on nobody's side, but at the same time too, you could clearly see that Israel is basically committing genocide on them people. It's clear as day. You understand? And they're trying the best with whatever military power they have to try and stop it or slow it down. You understand? You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? Just the full out hypocrisy that's going on right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that, as you say, that channel right now, because of the players in there, that channel really can't be just fully dominated by any one side. So is a ton of you know, time that tax and time, you know, cutting off somewhere. It's just because of who's that channel where it's located is just, you know, Egypt there, Saudi there. I think Iran is on top, right?
Iran to the right.
Because Saudi, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
And Yemen right there, and it's just so many players. And then you remember Putin a month or two ago, he moved his ships down in there too, and he just posted up. You know what I mean? He just posted up. General Putin, 37,000 dead.
I think it's more than that. What them Israelis and them do? They went on the hospitals that was holding the records of the people who was getting killed. They went and destroy all of that. You understand what I'm saying? It's way more people that done that. But you know what I mean? To ISO is always the technicality. How you know there's more than that die? How you know? Where's your record? Well, you just destroy all the hospitals.
You destroy records.
Yeah, you just destroy all the records. But to them, it's like, you know what I mean? They know how to play the media. They know
They've been a long time. They've been in the business of genocide and for a long time. They know how to do this way more than us.
Yeah.
Yeah, they know how to do this way more than us. They have the whole world believing that God and Reuben was just a bunch of savages walking through the place naked.
Yeah.
No idea of building a civilization, building anything. I mean, until they go on there on Earth, underneath of them pyramids and the land they was on, and see all kind of waterways and docks and all kind of stuff. And now they're trying to figure out how things was done. But you done destroy the records.
Yeah.
You done destroy the records of everybody. You done, we tell people 99 million perish in transatlantic slave trade. Where you get that number from?
That's exactly what I was going to tell you. That's what one of my teachers asked me. How you know where you get all that numbers from?
It's not like I remember,
I was like, you
I gotta let go of the past now.
you traitor. You know what I mean? Yes, and it's just,
I already knew who the hell we was dealing with. I'm going to convince these people of the truth. I'm going to tell them what the hell they want. But you was right, Doc. It's like that's them. They don't give a damn about nothing. They destroy the records and doing whatever. But the Lord is, he's stirring up the way for the East. He's stirring up the way, you know what I mean? And shit, it's prophecy.
Yeah.
And
and things like this always, like you remember when we had the Passover in Raleigh, I think it was 2 years ago. Remember the news people in Raleigh. If you listen to the wordage or the verbiage, how they describe us, you know what I mean? That's what they do in the media. You understand? To describe you like you're about to, you know what I mean, to harm people wherever you go, and put a fear into them, into people. You understand what I'm saying? They try to do that to try and stop the Passover. You know what I mean? And now, you know what I mean, on a bigger scale, they're doing it to the point now where, brother, the type of things they're doing, I'm telling you, if it was any other nation, the earth was coming together to stop that.
Right.
They was coming together to put a stop to that.
Yeah.
They're making Putin and them all look like, you know what I mean?
Nothing.
Like, yeah. You know, it is you kill 14,000 children. And another 20.
Them kids would grow up to do XYZ. That would be the argument.
Yes. Well, that's what they're arguing in there with them, you know, far right or far left, to call them people. Because half the things that they're saying in Israel are keeping it hush-hush. And that's to show you how it is. They know, okay, they're really dealing with it like they're dealing with a family. But when it comes to us, you know what I mean, like our business, like with our brother who had a situation with the judge. I mean,
right.
that's our business. We can laugh at it, but you can't go put that in. I mean, for them other nation to laugh at that had nothing to do with them.
Right.
I mean, nothing to do with us. And that's how they deal with each other. You understand what I'm saying? They deal with each other like family. You can clearly see that. Like, you know what I mean? They have people in there who pushing to eradicate all of them Palestinians, but they won't push that on mainstream media. They won't do it. You know what I mean? But when it comes to us, all we business in the street are everything. You know what I mean? And we had a, you know what I mean, we definitely working we up to stopping all of that. You know what I mean?
And Salaki, if I may, what's so heavy about what you're saying, sir, is that by definition, you got it's called the Central Command. Their responsibility is protecting the interests of America. And so that is what they're doing in the land. You know what I mean? And we'll say this and we're looked at as, all kind of different bywords that they want to speak to us about. You don't know what you're talking about, but it's right here in front of you. You understand? They are really pushing the agendas of what they want in these regions. And so when you think that it's, us, talking about what the Israelis are doing, as something, as a light thing, it's because you don't really understand what's truly going on in that region. The same way they took over lands here in America and every other place where they have conquered the people and then turned the people around, you know what I mean, in the way that they wanted to, is the same thing they're doing here in the Middle East. And the only difference is that, like you said, they look at them as family. So in the sense that they have to have some level of respect, but at the same time, they don't. You know what I mean? And it's a good lesson to see they're treated as some sort of human to some degree, where we're just treated like nothing. You know what I mean? Because that's how we're viewed. So like, you.
No, you right, you absolutely right. You know what I mean? You absolutely right about it. If I could get one scripture, give me if I could get Revelation 16 and 12.
Okay. Ready, sir?
Yeah, please.
Okay. The book of Revelation, chapter 16 and verse 12. And the sixth angel poured out his veil upon the great river Euphrates. And the water thereof was dried up, that the way of the kings of the east might be prepared.
Right, that's what the Lord doing right now. We in that time. The Euphrates is on the northwestern side, northeastern side. It's not right there where the Red Sea is. But that Euphrates was a main river of trade, just like how the Red Sea is. It's like right now it's a hub for trade. And the Lord said He gonna dry up that so He could prepare the way for the kings of the east. Prepare them for what? War.
That's right.
Prepare them for war. He gonna dry up their commerce. He gonna dry up their means of how they gonna trade and how they gonna get goods here, there, and everywhere. He gonna dry up their power to prepare them, to get them ready for war. You get the point? He gonna get them ready for war. And brother, we in that time right now. We in that time right now. If you think it's not, you're mistaken.
That's
right. We in that time right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? This is the time to get in here. You know what I mean? If I could get the next verse, please.
Verse 13. And I saw 3 unclean spirits, like frogs, coming out of the mouth of the dragon, and out of the mouth of the beast, and out of the mouth of the false prophet.
Right, and like John the Revelator, he's seeing 3 unclean spirits like frogs coming out of the mouth of the dragon, and out of the mouth of the beast, and out of the mouth of the false prophet. Just imagine somebody opening their mouth and you seeing a frog, crying out, or the mouth closed and you see something come through the mouth like a horror movie, and it's a frog. And then the next frog after is like a big old bull-toed frog, and some other ugly frog, like unclean. This is all the lies they be saying about us. And it's going to come out of the dragon, it's going to come out of the beast, and it's going to come out of them false prophets like your preachers. They're going to start saying things about us, and not just us, but just lies in general. That's the unclean spirits that out of their mouth. They're going to start lying so much. They done doing it already. We in them last days, man. Now is not the time to play guesswork. Now is not the time to play guesswork. If I could, one last video before we jump, talking about preachers and lying preachers. There's more Diddy. There's more Diddy in the earth than we did think. I don't know how much of y'all seen this video.
Stepping out of here for me? Go for me. You got ID on you? Yes. It's all right, sir. I'll get your name. You step over here. Go to my. Step over there. Just stand right there. You know, what's your name? Alfonso. Alfonso. Alfonzo. Yeah. Last name? Joseph. What's your date of birth doing out here?
Just chilling. That's all.
Just chilling.
It was getting hot in the car, so I just took my shirt off.
Well, when I walked up, you were putting your shorts on.
He said it was hot in the car, so he took his shirt off. He was just chilling.
Different. But sometimes it gets hot. So.
Yeah. Or you guys have your pants down.
I didn't have
a lie. I kind of figured what's going on.
I didn't have my pants down, but.
No, he had.
He had his pants down? Oh, wow.
So you're not gonna tell me what's going on? No.
That would.
If that's what you guys are doing, that's what you guys are going to do.
Right.
At some point.
Right.
It is what it is.
Right.
You know, people do it all the time, but you don't need to lie.
Okay. Yeah.
Go ahead and turn around, hands behind back. Yeah, that's some big risks. Anything on your mind? Yeah.
That's him right there. Listen, the cops say he got some big wrists. This is a big dude. And he was in that car with that little boy. Talking about it gets hot. You know, it gets hot sometimes. And the cop baited him into admitting. He said, listen, if that's what you was going to do, no problem. That's, people do it all the time. If that's what you was going to do. In the court, the judge is going to say, well, the cop didn't say what he was going to do. You went ahead and you thought he was talking about that, and you went ahead and admit. That's why the tape went blank. Because they cut out the him saying, well, we was going to get big, blah, 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 blah. And they arrest him after. Because this is who's going to be in your church in these last days. Protecting their ability to go and have sex with young boys and young girls in some swampy area by lying and misleading the public so that more bombs could drop over there and everybody look at the criminal as he's the victim. They're going to be helping the beast. They're going to be helping the dragon. And it's very, very important that we turn a deaf ear to these preachers. It's very, very important because that's what they do.
Wow. All right, y'all, let's go in. Now
that's what they do. You get the point? Like he had the boy in the damn car. He naked, big old man. They had to use 2 cuffs to get him because his wrist so damn big. They used 2 cuffs. And he in there with some young boy doing what?
Damn shame.
Listen, you could take your chances in them churches if you want to. I know where I'm going to be living and dying.
Damn right. You got No Diddy, and the new one is No Nate.
No Nate, no Nate, no Diddy. Nasty Nate. You purple sodomites. You all need to pack it up, man. You all need to just fold it up and just leave it alone because the destruction that's coming is going to touch you too. Take fear. Lord is moving. Moving, you know what I mean? And, F around and find out if you want to.
Yeah.
The Lord is absolutely moving. You know what I mean? So with that, we're going to close it off there for tonight. Again, another good night to all the brothers and sisters who joined us on there. You know what I mean? Shout out ISUPK Connecticut, young man, Daniel, right? Maria Stevenson, shout out to you, sis. Black Dazzle, shout out to you, sis. Officer Mariah Allah, you know what I mean? Shout out to you, brother. Halak Ban Yashaka, you damn right. Esau is what it Hijo de puta. I believe that's hijo de puta, right? I'm trying to get there. Shout out to General Q, who was on the inside too. Yeah, I mean, Officer Kayad one rocking it out. Yeah, I mean, excellent work with that Muta Baruka over there. Shapat, yeah, I mean, Shapat I have down there in DC working hard, rocking it out. You know what I mean? with that banging song. Jeremy Hayes, you know what I mean? I get you, Jeremy Hayes. He was off the whole mark. He missed the whole thing. And everybody else who's been inside with us, you know what I mean? We're going to be back next week, Lord allow. You know what I mean? Check out Commander Johnny Hanna this Monday, 9 p.m. Right. Hannah channel, the same channel. He gonna be going into more stuff, bringing out more stories, giving you the right perspective. Pay your tithes, ISUPK.com. Pay your tithes, man. Like, we ain't them preachers. We definitely getting this thing in and doing it how it's supposed to be done. Pay your tithes, support the truth. Let's get it in. Jeremiah Hyman class every Monday and Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you tune in. Make sure you check it out. Like, share, and subscribe. You know what I mean? We definitely gonna be rocking it out again. Commander Jerry Hanna every Monday night, 9 p.m. We're gonna be holding it down. Heavy hitter crew on Monday. Big up Captain Nathak holding us down or every Saturday night as usual. You know what I mean? We have Captain Kwam bringing it out from the West Coast, Northern Cali. You know what I mean? Holding it down, man, as usual. Yeah, Officer Kazak coming in with them, you know, razor sharp perspective. You know what I mean? And Officer Sawapiala, aka Trinidad, coming through, you know what I mean, with the whole vibe. You know what I mean? So what for you all, you know, rocking tonight. Definitely appreciate it, Akim. And we're gonna continue, I mean. We're gonna definitely continue. So with that, we're gonna say shalom. Yabshin Shabbat. Yashaman Taba Shimyan Shai.
Yeah, don't have messed up, no. Bad news is to beat your home, nigga. Yeah. Go on, get on that ass real quick one time. 144, baby.
They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me whole car. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this low, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our core. Wait up, let me make a call right quick. I'ma start another war. I was hurting when she left, but I don't care about any part. I need a Baselina like my Nina Puffer bar. Took a Zach, watch the dark. Matter of fact, like a dart. Any problem, let them come. We gon' snatch they soul like Shane Sharp. Put them out of service, keep them tools like Miss Hopper Free. Try to hold me, it's way too late. I'm headed straight to the safe. Throw that one up like a trophy. I'm that nigga, ain't no debate. Told them boys we taking over. Call them up like set the date. This shit a piece of cake. Yeah, my bitches came from Whole Foods. Told them put on that top 3. Then bring me my house shoes. Don't make excuses. These niggas ungrateful, gotta show them UPK rules. I make hits like I can't lose. They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, the whole car. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force.